Let's start Lefties Losing It with these genuinely awful human beings, these ignorant, cowardly, masked girls who think Hitler would have let them live.
Shut your mouth, you big nose, poker nose. When someone is talking, you shut your mouth like the little that you are and you stop talking. Hitler was a good man. Yeah, very good. What did Hitler ever do to you? Hitler. What did Hitler ever do to you?
He killed my family.
Killed your family? Long live Hitler! Hail Hitler! Hail Hitler!
Hitler would have killed you too.
Yeah. Only mistake he made is that it finish you all off. I hope you have a slow and painful death.
Hope you find peace.
Just hideous, hideous. What can you say about that? Thanks to Daniel Braun for posting that clip. Now let's go to the UFC, and Trump again made a rockstar entrance. The crowd reaction is the same, whether it's New York for UFC 295 last month or Nevada for UFC 296 a couple of days ago. Let's have a look. But not everybody was happy. Poor Rosie O'Donnell is not coping.
Trump just arrived at the UFC 296, and I can't stand Donald Trump. And the one thing I hate about the UFC is that he ruins it every time he shows up. I mean, come on, Dana White, you got to do better.
Dana White did do better. He banned some TikTok dweeb calling himself Neon from attending UFC after the boy called Neon made threats about harassing Trump.
I'm gonna walk up, I'm gonna talk my to Trump, and then it's gonna be a very good experience. And I'm gonna talk shit. I don't care if the Secret Service is there. I don't give a I'm gonna talk so.
Neon's not allowed in.
What?
They dropped your name specifically.
Huh?
They just dropped your name specifically, bro. They said Neon is not allowed in.
In the stadium?
Yes.
What?
He looks like he's 13. Oh my gosh. And Dana White was not apologising. Why would he?
He said some stupid on Instagram, and he bought tickets so he wasn't anywhere close. When you start saying stupid shit like that, yeah, you're probably going to get busted up and thrown out of here, making threats and talking dumb shit, looking for clout.
I believe he said he was going to...
I don't care what he said.
I think he said he was going to confront Donald Trump. I
don't care what he said. Did he?
Well, he wasn't able to.
He's this f***ing tall, too. You know that? F***ing punk.
Now, let's go to a show called Coco Melon. I wasn't familiar with this program, but apparently it's the most popular show for toddlers, and it's never too early to ramp up the LGBTQIA plus indoctrination.
Thing that we know about you, you love to get up and dance.
How about you break out those moves?
For your two biggest fans. If you're not sure what to choose, think about all the things you like to do. Just be you.
Just be me?
Yep.
When you're trying to decide, think about all the things you like to do. Just be you.
Just be me.
I am so sorry you had to watch that. I feel bad for doing that to you, but my God, what is wrong with people who produce this content? That's what you want to show toddlers? Now to an indoctrinator from Illinois obsessed with gender, telling other teachers to be more obsessed with gender too. And as you watch this, just consider the fact that he is an elementary school teacher. We're talking about little kids here.
Teachers, make your classroom LGBTQ plus inclusive from the very first day. But this one's all about classroom practice. Are you lining up your students into boy and girl lines? And remember, when you do that, if a kid doesn't particularly identify strongly with either of those, it makes them have to kind of choose something that isn't true to them. So find other ways to line up or group your kids. It could be by their student numbers. It could be by their birthday months.
What if I don't identify with my birthday month? What if my birth certificate says I'm a Pisces, but I feel like a Leo? Partially stupid. Now let's talk about another indoctrinator here. We could just have a whole show devoted to this dude, actually. This is Jeffrey Marsh. Take it away.
Going no contact will feel worse. Can't lie to you. Because right where you are now, if you go no contact with a family member, you'll feel worse. Right where you are now, where the relationship is now, is in equilibrium. They get to do whatever the heck they want, and you deal with it. That's not pleasant, but that is a deal, that is a pact, and both of you understand the rules. If you go no contact, the rules change, you're unmoored, there's no sense of safety and sense of place. Because the rules change, you change them, but the rules and the dynamic changes, and what comes in sometimes to flood that void is guilt. But eventually, the guilt subsides, you work through it, you're kind to yourself, and on the other side of the no contact guilt scenario is peace. That has nothing to do with the deal you're in now with that person.
Now let's check in with the Queers for Palestine movement, or Chickens for KFC.
So why was it important for you to come to the protest today?
I came with Queers for Palestine. I'm a trans, non-binary person. I believe we're not free until everyone's free. Queer liberation, queer people live in Palestine. There's pinkwashing going on, and people are trying to tell queer people that they can't be part of what's going on in Palestine, and I just want to be here for queer Palestinians and for every Palestinian, because what's happening is just...
Oh, love, if you weren't so utterly ignorant and self-involved, you'd understand why people are mocking your movement, even those who are pro-Palestinian. Where were you when queer people in Palestine were fleeing to Israel to avoid brutal persecution? If you don't understand that radical Islam has zero tolerance for your lifestyle, then frankly, you're too dumb to be part of any discussion. But that hasn't stopped Queers for Palestine shutting down Manhattan Bridge.
KKK, IDF, you're all the same. NYPD, KKK, IDF, you're all the same. NYPD, KKK, IDF, you're all the same.
Now to one of the richest athletes in the world, the race-hoaxing, Chinese Communist Party loving NBA star Lebron James. Let's see how much respect he has for America and the anthem.
Broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous sky.
So as everyone is standing, many with hands on their hearts, he's strolling in casually and taking a seat during the anthem. Pathetic. I bet he'd stand up for the Chinese national anthem. Now, let's go to Noah Tishby, one of the friends of this program, who is a warrior for Israel. And though she is off the left, she's what I like to call an old school lefty. They're still sensible. They can see the toxic, modern, woke left. And she's happy to call them out. Here she is at Berkeley telling a lefty losing it that he's actually a Zionist. That shut him up.
Did you know that only 31% of Israelis actually define themselves as of Eastern European descent, and all the rest are actually Middle Eastern descent? You're talking about the indigenousness of Israel. Do you understand that when you're saying Jews are white, have you been to Israel?
You people don't have respect.
It's not you people. Don't discriminate. I'm a person. My name is Noah. It's not you people. Wait a second. Have you been to Israel?
No,
okay, great, awesome. So when you go to Israel, I get it. Do you believe? Do you believe that the Jews have a right for self-determination as a state, in a state?
Yes, of course.
Okay, great. You do believe that Israel has the right to exist?
Of course.
Great, then you are a Zionist. Welcome. Sorry. Don't be angry. It's true.
That's completely true. He's a Zionist. And there are so many people who are mouthing off about Zionism and Zionists. They don't even know what the definition of the word is. I suggest you look it up because you might find you're a Zionist as well. I'm a Zionist, proudly.